Everything you've been told about fitness might be wrong. And today I'm breaking down the 5 biggest lies that the fitness industry wants you to believe and why they're holding you back. Today I've changed the setup. I'm sitting on the floor in case you're wondering, just because it's a little bit more comfortable. I've been sitting in the chair over there and it's hurting my back. So I thought, why not? Let's change the setup a little bit. Let's try and see how it goes. This might get uncomfortable, but we'll see how we go. But let's jump straight into it. Number 1, and the biggest lie is that it really annoys me and it pisses me off so much every time I see it. It's 6-week challenges, 8-week challenges, even 4-week challenges that sell you this dream that you're gonna get this amazing bikini body, or you're gonna get ready for summer, you're gonna have this amazing 6-pack, you're gonna get very lean, all of this and that. The problem with these challenges, they do work 100% because they give you a very restrictive meal plan to follow. They pretty much give you like a bodybuilder diet, chicken, rice, and broccoli, nothing else. They tell you that you're not allowed to eat certain foods. They make you exercise like crazy. And they sell you this idea that all the results that you want, or the goals that you want to achieve, can be done in just 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, a very short period of time, which is not true at all. Realistically, yes, you can achieve results 100%. If you go very, very, very extreme, like the way they do it with those challenges, you will achieve results, you will lose body fat, and you will see the definition or the progress that you want to see. Is that sustainable? Absolutely not. Is that healthy? Absolutely not. And that's the thing that pisses me off so much, because they only sell these programs just to get some money, right? It's a very easy way for coaches to make money. Sell 6 weeks, 8 weeks challenges at around, let's say $100 for those 6 weeks, $120 to $100, even $30 for that challenge. And that's why they get so many people involved in the challenges, make a lot of money. People do get results. They get a lot of social proof. But then after the challenge is done, it's impossible for you to sustain those changes. It's impossible for you to keep up with the same nutrition, with the same training, with the same amount of cardio and everything that you are doing. And that's why you go back to square one. You feel frustrated, you feel annoyed, you feel defeated, and then you start blaming yourself. You start thinking that there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with my body. There's something wrong with my mindset. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your mindset. Well, the only thing is that you believe in those challenges and you keep buying them. You keep jumping challenge from challenge, hoping this time will be the time that I will maintain the results, hoping that now you're gonna keep up the body, the results that you got forever. And it's not like that. So the first thing, or the first biggest lie that drives me crazy, is those challenges. Don't buy into that bullshit. Quick fixes only give you short-term results, but they don't teach you how to change your habits. They don't teach you how to change your mindset, how to change those limiting beliefs. They don't teach you the foundation. They just give you the quick fix and then back to square one. Okay, so that's the biggest lie that the fitness industry wants you to believe, that you can achieve results in just 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and you have to go extremes or do extremes to achieve those results. You need to suffer to achieve those results, and that's not the case at all. You never have to suffer if you want to get the results that you want, or if you want to make fitness part of your lifestyle, okay? So anytime you see a challenge coming up, a challenge promoted, maybe at your gym or something like that, my advice, do not join that challenge. Don't do it. Even if it's $30, even if it's $60, even if it's $20, cheap will only cost you more in the future. And mentally and emotionally, do you really want to pay that price? I'm sure you don't. I don't want that for you. I truly want you to transform your life and make fitness a lifestyle, not just a quick fix. The second lie, the second biggest lie that I hear or see on social media, and I even hear it from my clients. Before they join my program, we have a call and they tell me, I used to work with this coach or that coach, and they used to tell me that I was not allowed to eat certain foods and that I shouldn't be eating this, I shouldn't be eating that because it's not part of my meal plan, or it's not gonna help me lose body fat, or I shouldn't be eating this because I need to rebalance my hormones and I should be avoiding specific foods. That just drives me insane, like literally insane. That's one of the biggest bullshits that you will hear on social media. Anytime you see a coach or just a random influencer telling you, if you want to lose weight, you need to cut out carbs. If you want to balance your hormones, you need to cut out carbs. If you want to lose body fat, you need to stop eating chocolate. You need to stop eating ice cream. You pretty much have to stop enjoying your life. Why will someone want to do that to themselves? I'm sure you don't want to stop living your life just to get the results that you want. Food is fuel. Food is just food, nothing else. One food item, such as chocolate or bread, carbohydrates, that's not the thing that makes you gain weight. That's not the thing that makes you go back to square one. You need that fuel. You need that food. The only time or the only way that you gain weight is when you overeat. And the only way for you to lose weight is to change your habits, change your relationship with food, change the way that you see food, change or remove that guilt, eat better, fuel your body better without removing anything and just enjoying your life. That's what I do with my clients. We don't remove anything. We don't restrict anything. I just give them a structure to follow. Because with a structure, it's easier not just to enjoy what you're doing, but also to get the results that you want to get, lose that body fat, gain the muscle mass, whatever your goal is that you're trying to achieve. And it's easier to maintain it long term. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, you simply will not be consistent. Of course, there are going to be times that you're going to get a little bit bored with what you're doing. And that's fine. Like that even happens to me. Sometimes when I eat, my meal plan or the things that I'm doing with my training, nutrition, it does get quite repetitive. It does get boring, and I'm not going to lie. Okay, it does get boring at times. But when that happens, you can change it up a little bit so you don't get sick and tired of that. But if you hear someone, or if you see someone on social media or someone that you know telling you that you can't eat this and you shouldn't be eating that, tell them to go away. Literally tell them to go away, because you don't have to remove anything from your diet unless, of course, you are gluten intolerant, unless you are lactose intolerant, unless you have a specific allergy. If that's the case, then yeah, of course, you shouldn't be eating gluten if you're gluten intolerant, because you're gonna get bloated. If you're lactose intolerant, you shouldn't be eating dairy products, because you're gonna get bloated, you're gonna get sick, you're gonna have diarrhea. If you have allergy with peanuts, for example, of course you shouldn't be eating peanuts. Only those times, yes, you have to remove specific items. And even if a few things or food items makes you bloated, then yeah, maybe limit the portion that you have, reduce the portion that you have. Sometimes you might have to remove that item completely, but you just have to do what's best for your body, and it's also what's best for your mindset. Even when I see it on social media, these coaches trying to sell you these diets to help you balance your hormones. And when you look into the diet, they remove all the carbohydrates. Do you really think that by removing carbohydrates, your body, your hormones are going to be able to balance? That's not going to happen. You're simply going to get more cravings. You're simply going to get more grumpy, defeated. You're going to be in a restriction and then binging cycle. You're going to gain weight. You will not lose weight. You get into that loop that there's something wrong with me. There's something that I'm doing wrong. My body's not changing. It's me. It's not you. It's just the approach that you're following. So the second thing that I hate from the fitness industry is when it's getting uncomfortable, when they sell you the idea that you have to remove something, or you can't eat this, you can't eat that. That's bullshit. Don't buy into that. Okay, the next biggest lie, the third biggest lie that I see and I keep seeing on social media and just the fitness industry in general, it's the idea of supplements. In my opinion, supplements are so overrated, so freaking overrated. Supplements are great, of course, to supplement our diet, but you cannot rely on supplements, and you do not need supplements to lose body fat and even to gain muscle mass. And I know that might sound a little bit contradictory. I know that might sound like, what are you talking about? Like if I want to gain muscle mass, I should be taking creatine, I should be taking protein, I should be taking aminos, I should be taking glutamine, I should be taking this and that. No, you don't. If your diet is not on point, what's the point of fueling your body with supplements? There's just no point. You need to get your nutrients mainly from your nutrition. Nutrition is the foundation. Nutrition from food, it's always the first thing, the basics. If we don't get the basics right, adding the supplements, it's simply a waste of money. If you want to waste your money, go ahead. Buy all the supplements that you want to buy. It's your money, your business. I don't care. But if you truly want to transform your life, your body, your lifestyle, work on the basics first. I think the reason why many influencers, coaches, they sell you all these ideas that you have to buy this supplement and then your greens and this and that, it's because they make money from that. So of course, if they make money, if they're gonna benefit from that, they're gonna sell it to you. If that's the only way that they make the money, their income, they're gonna sell you the idea that you need this supplement. Or they're gonna make you believe that because I'm taking this supplement, this is the reason why I lost weight. Bullshit. 100% bullshit. You do not need supplements. When my clients join my program, I don't give them any supplements at all. The first few months, of course. Later, yes, we might add protein, creatine, aminos, electrolytes. Those are like the top 4 supplements that I suggest, but we don't do it from the start. At the start, the first few months, different client to client, but at the start for most of them, it's mainly just getting all the nutrients from the nutrition. If they're a little bit more advanced and they have already been taking protein, they have already been taking creatine, then yeah, of course we can keep that. But if they haven't, they're brand new, they don't have the best relationship with food yet, then we work on that relationship first. And then once the foundation, the basics are in place, then we can add more things. And with the supplements, the reason why I add them and the reason why I give them to my clients, and even for me, the reason why I take them, is just to help you with your performance. Protein powder alone will not help you build muscle mass. Creatine will not help you build muscle mass. Like if you just rely on those two to help you build muscle mass, it doesn't work like that. You need to focus on your nutrition, making sure that you're eating enough for your goals, making sure that you have a really good balance and breakdown with your macronutrients, so your protein, your carbs, your fats, making sure that you're training for a specific goal, making sure that you're focusing on progressive overload, so increasing your weights. Supplements, it's mainly for your performance, to help you perform better at the gym, so you can push yourself a little bit more, so your recovery is a little bit better. If your recovery is better, your muscles grow more, and also you're able to push yourself more in your next training session. Supplements are just so overrated, so don't feel that you have to buy all these supplements to lose body fat. You don't. You just have to work on the basics first. You just have to work on the foundation, and you will hear me feel or maybe sound a little bit angry. And it's because I do get angry. I do get annoyed. I don't know if angry is the right word, but I would say annoyed because it does pisses me off that, it's like yeah, okay, whatever. They're just trying to tell you all of this. My legs are getting sore. Okay, the next one, and one that also pisses me off so much, is that fitness coaching should be $30 a month, or it should be $40 a month, $50 a month. How do you expect to transform your life, your health, your body, your mindset by paying someone only $30 a month? Anyone that sells a program for that price, I can guarantee they are not real coaches. A real coach values their work. A real coach values their experience. They have the knowledge, they have the experience, they have walked the path. Just because someone looks amazing physically, just because they have a six-pack, a nice body, toned body, whatever, it doesn't mean that they are coaches, okay? There are many influencers that have an amazing body, and they start selling fitness programs. They buy an app which costs them X amount of money. Then they sell the programs because they can sell it for $30. People buy into those programs because they believe if this person looks like this, if I buy her program or his program, then I'm gonna look like her. I'm gonna look like him. And of course, it's all about marketing. It's about selling you this idea that if you do this program, if you do my workout, you're gonna get this amazing results. It's not like that. Fitness coaching is more about working on your mindset, or helping you work in your mindset, helping you change your habits, helping you undo some habits, replace some habits, helping you change and transform your mindset, your limiting beliefs, all of those things that hold you back, all of those excuses that hold you back. When you work with a real coach, when you work with a one-on-one coach, that's what you get, of course, if you work with the right coach, because there are so many coaches now So many, so many, so many. Some are amazing coaches, okay? And I know plenty of them, plenty of amazing coaches that I will recommend 100%. But I think there are also coaches that just become coaches because they think it's easy, because they think they can make a lot of money just by selling cheap programs. And it's just annoying. Fitness coaching also doesn't have to be extremely expensive. It doesn't have to cost you like $1,000 a month just to get the results, get the one-on-one coaching, nothing like that. To get premium coaching, you invest premium price, but that doesn't mean that you have to pay crazy amounts of money. And it also doesn't mean that you have to pay cheap. If you pay cheap, you pay double, okay? Because you go from one coach to another coach, to another coach, to another coach. And then if you add everything together, you have spending, you're like, oh my gosh, I spent it 1K, 2K, 3K already, trying different coaches, different approaches, and nothing has worked. Invest in yourself. Invest in your health. Invest in your body. That's the biggest, I wouldn't say the biggest, but that's the best investment that you can make for yourself. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a coach, of course not. I am a coach and I do have a coach. I have a business coach. I have a fitness coach because I truly believe that investing in yourself, in your growth, it helps you so much, not just to be healthier, not just to be a better person, but it helps you in every single area of your life. Because how you do one thing, it's how you do everything, in my opinion. So if you're good in this area of your life, which is your health, your fitness, then everything else, it's a little bit easier. Of course, things will never be perfect. Life is life. We're always going to be having challenges, troubles, struggles. Life is unexpected. But when you work on your mindset, it's easier to be resilient. It's easier to overcome challenges with a better mindset, a more positive mindset. No perfection, but it's just easier, a little bit easier. So fitness coaching, it's not $30 a month. In my opinion, it shouldn't be $30 a month. I think that's the biggest bullshit. You shouldn't be paying cheap for your health, for your transformation. Your health should be your number one priority, in my opinion. Remember, all of this is just my opinion, nothing else. We're talking about your future, okay? We're talking about your life, literally. Number 5 of the biggest lies that the fitness industry wants you to believe is that your fitness journey is gonna be very simple. Your fitness journey is gonna be very easy. Your progress is gonna look like this. You know, your progress is gonna be linear. You should be progressing all the time. Join my program, buy my program, $30 a month. I think coaches just tell you that, or I will say fitness influencers or some coaches tell you that because they want to sell you their product. They want to sell you the idea that everything is amazing, it's perfect. So you buy their coaching, buy their program, they make money, you get results short term, but then you get frustrated long term. Fitness, it's not easy. Fitness is not simple. And that's something that I tell my clients when they join my program. I tell them, look, I want you to know this, I want you to remember this, or I want you to realize that your fitness journey is not going to be easy. There's going to be plenty of days, plenty of weeks, plenty of times that you won't feel motivated. You will feel like quitting. You will feel that things are not working or that you're not making progress, or unexpected challenges from life will come, situations. It will be easier, a little bit hard to overcome them. There will be plenty of setbacks. There will be plenty of times that you're down here, like a roller coaster, right? There's gonna be plenty of ups and downs. There's also gonna be times that you're gonna feel amazing, more motivated, have amazing weeks, amazing days. But it's gonna be like that. Your progress, it's never going to be linear, never. Just like life, it's never linear. We're not happy every single day. Beautiful things don't happen every single day. You might be having an amazing week and then you get this news from a family member, something unexpected happens. You feel upset. Things can change just like that. It's the exact same thing with your fitness. So do not expect your fitness journey to be the easiest thing in the world, because it will not be. It will also not be impossible. I'm not saying that. Like, there are ways to make it easier. There are ways to make it work. I don't want to make it sound like it's the worst thing in the world, because it's not. I just want you to expect that it's not going to be sunshine every single day. It's not going to be 100% every single day, and that's fine. The reason why I always say we have to make fitness part of a lifestyle, it's because life will happen every single day. Unexpected things will happen every single day that can affect how you feel and can affect how you react with your fitness. The best thing that we can do in those situations is just adjust. Adjust your training if we have to, adjust your nutrition if we have to, Adjust the things around you if we have to make it work with your current lifestyle or the current challenges that you have in your lifestyle. So your fitness journey will never look like this. It's gonna look like this, and that's fine. Even me as a coach, even me, I've been in this fitness journey for the past 16 years, going into 17 years. It's never been linear, never, even until now, with that many years of experience. I still have really bad weeks. I still have times that I don't feel motivated. I still have times like I feel like quitting, like literally I feel like quitting. But I won't. Why? Because I have worked in my mindset. It just gets a little bit easier. It gets easier to overcome those challenges. It gets easier to push yourself and just keep going and not give up. Because then you remember, I'm actually doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my future self. So 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 40 years from now, I can be an independent woman, having strong bones, having muscle mass, be able to walk, or don't depend on medication. All of those things just become easier. But the main point I'm trying to make with this is that the fitness journey or your fitness journey will not look like this. Okay, remember, it's gonna be up and down, up and down, up and down. So just a quick recap of the 5 biggest lies that the fitness industry wants you to believe and why they're holding you back. Number 1, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 4 weeks challenges are just bullshit, and they're holding you back because they only focus on short-term fixes, short-term results. They don't teach you the basics. They don't teach you how to change habits, how to change your mindset. And that's why you go back to square one. You start thinking there's something wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. It's just the approach that you're using. Second lie, it's coaches that tell you that you can't eat this, you shouldn't be eating this, you shouldn't be eating that, you need to remove this if you want to lose weight, if you want to balance your hormones. Bullshit. You don't need to remove anything, and you don't need to stop eating anything unless, of course, you are intolerant to something or you're allergic to something. Then yes, of course, don't eat it, please remove it. But if that's not the case and you're fine eating everything, you can eat and enjoy everything. It's about fueling your body with the right nutrients, making sure that you have a good balance with your macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fat. It's never about restriction. It's about living your life, enjoying your life, and fueling your body the right way. And that can be done with a good structure. Number 3, fitness coaching should be $30 a month, $50 a month. When you pay cheap, you pay double, and you never get the results that you want. If you keep paying cheap, or if you keep expecting fitness coaching to be $30, $40 a month, you're gonna get a generic plan. You're not gonna get one-on-one coaching, and you won't get the results that you want because you will not be working on the foundation, the basics, your mindset, your habits, and it's gonna be pretty much like the 6-week challenges, back to square one. Number 4, supplements. They are so overrated. You do not need supplements to lose body fat or get results. You just need to work on your nutrition first, get the basics first. Supplements are mainly there to help you perform better with your trainings, okay? Not to help you get the results that you want. They're great, yes, when you know how to include them, but you don't have to get everything straight away. Don't fall into the marketing. And last but not least, your fitness journey will not be linear. There's gonna be plenty of ups and downs, plenty of times that you will not feel motivated, that things will not go the way that you want them to go, and that's fine. The main thing is just to keep taking those baby steps forward because you're doing this for yourself. Keep showing up for yourself, not for no one else. Don't fall for any of these lies. Fitness can be simple, consistent, and smart, not complicated or extreme. Comment down below which of these lies you used to believe, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Until next time.